Hi, Don Catalano here from iOptimizeRealty. Today we're going to do a quick flight from New York to the Boston area. Gonna go see a client there. It's about 25 minutes, easy flight. Follow us along. Tell us what you think. See you soon.
Well, hello everybody. Don Catalano from iOptimizeRealty. We're going to take our beautiful baby blue HondaJet for a quick trip. As I said before in the preamble, going up to see a client in Boston, so follow us along. And HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie understands Republic 1 departure, merit, then as filed. Initial altitude is 2,000, then flight level 210 in 10. Departure frequency 25.7, squawk code 7101.
HondaJet Delta Charlie, that's squawk code again, 7104.
You know, I couldn't read my own writing. I see that now. 7104, HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie.
HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie, readback's not correct. Thank you. Contact ground point 6 for taxi and have a good day.
Ground for taxi, have a good day. Republic ground, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, ready to taxi, have Atlantic.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Republic ground, runway 19, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 14.
So this should be a relatively easy flight, albeit a short one. And the thing about short ones is they're busy, because you have a takeoff checklist you want to complete. Of course, a lot of takeoff instructions as you're taking off out of the New York metro area. It's turn, climb, climb, turn. And then, before you know it, you're setting up for your landing. So you have to go through the computer, it checks your weight, weather, all that, calculates your landing distance. Thank God for the computer, because in older jets, you have to go to a book and look that up. Pretty tedious. It sounds like we'll get up and out quick. Even though it's a VFR day, it's prudent to, I could do this VFR, but we're in complex airspace at jet speeds in New York, and also in Boston, the Boston area. It's a little bit better to go IFR.
Republic Tower, Ventura 301 at 2000, visual 19.
So IFR means instrument flight rules. And that means they get to control my direction, my altitude, but they also are responsible for separating me from other planes. And it's easier for them if you're IFR, if you're going in and out of complex airspace. My park and brake is set, looking at everything is in the green.
TBM is at 234 Whiskey Lima.
That's Caravan CBN 234 Whiskey Lima.
Flaps are set,
7 miles to the north.
trim is set, speed brake is retracted. Negative CAS messages, navigation is set, flight guidance is set, roll data is set, takeoff briefing. We're going to be departing runway 19, climbing to 2,000 feet, turn to 220 degrees. Any anomalies or beeps or warnings before B1, we stop on the runway. After V1, we're going to take it in the air.
0 Delta Charlie, line up and wait, traffic 2 mile final.
0 Delta Charlie, line up and wait. I'll be ready to go. And we are.
Ventura 301.
Someone's 2 miles out.
Bravo 5.
Affirmative.
As soon as that runway, that plane clears the runway, it's going to give me a
Anybody else calling inbound, just remain outside the delta. Give me a couple minutes to answer.
Yeah, he's busy. Okay, line up.
You're looking for traffic 14 or a feet, mile north of the mall, Piper 14 on.
Line up and wait. Look at all those planes.
Honda 0 Delta Charlie, clear for takeoff.
Taking off. Taking off, 0 Delta Charlie.
Piper United Victor, clear
All right, wait for the engines to spool up. They have. Feet on the rudders. And we want to keep the center line. Right hand is on the throttles until we get to V1 coming up. There's V1 and then both hands on the wheel and rotation speed. We've rotated nicely. Okay, gear comes up. MCT on the power. And flaps are coming up.
That's the 291 Hotel Whiskey, Republic Tower straight in runway 19.
And turn to 220.
Honda 0 Delta Charlie, contact departure.
Over to departure. Good day, 0 Delta Charlie.
JetBlue 72, we got Papa.
Yes, sir, and if you need on FRMP, that's available as well.
Stand by. We'll do the RMP, JetBlue 72.
So you can expect that.
Thank you.
The 22 Delta Heavy, when it will proceed direct Capic, cross cabin at our 2,100, third on X-ray 2 to left.
Pull some power.
Capic, descend and maintain.
2,000 feet, pulling some power.
For RNF, X-ray runway 2 to left, way through to Delta.
Yeah.
Hello, New York, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, 2,000 feet.
Speed target.
Jet 430 Delta Charlie, New York departure radar contact. You can contact New York departure 135.9. Good day.
35900 Delta Charlie, good day.
Yeah. 600 Romeo Super, sir, just for the following traffic, release speed 180.
Speed 180, Emirates 600 Romeo.
Yeah.
Pull some power.
November 296, turn right, heading 340.
Right 340, Tiger 296.
Hello, New York, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, 2,000.
November 430 Delta Charlie, radar contact. Serbia 501 Heavy, contact departure 11817.
Departure 18.
So I'm out of the terminal area of Farmingdale, down below 10.
November 0 Delta Charlie, turn right, heading 340.
Right, 340 Delta Charlie.
November 0 Delta Charlie, climb and maintain 7,000.
7,000 now, 0 Delta Charlie. Okay, got 340 dialed in. Altitude pre-select goes to 7,000. We'll go ahead to flight level change and give the climb power go to maximum continuous thrust. Back up the autopilot, make sure it's doing the right thing. It is, it's heading to 340.
Charlie, continue right turn to 040.
Continue right to 040, 0 Delta Charlie.
JetBlue 1851, climb and maintain 12,000.
Okay,
Maintain 12000, JetBlue 1851.
climbing nicely.
November 69, or Christian number
47,
296, turn right to 040.
it was about 4,700 feet a minute, now it's 45. Pretty nice for a hot day. Turning to the right, 040, go back to my checklist. Landing gear is up. Air dampeners on. Flaps, this is my checklist over here.
November 0 Charlie, climb to 11,000.
11,000 now, 0 Delta Charlie.
Speed target.
479, climb to 11,000.
I maintain
It's going to be heavy. It's okay. 11,000, turn that
1851,
off.
direct to wavy,
Belch
maintain
that.
12,000.
Continue to climb to 11,000. Let's make sure it does that.
1851, contact New York
It
Center,
is.
283, good day.
040 on the heading, 11,000 is in the pre-select and it's climbing.
November 0 Charlie, contact departure on 11817, good day.
11817, 0 Delta Charlie, good day. 11817.
309, 7,200, climbing
Go back to
11,000.
checklist, thrust levers MCT, flight guidance, we're through all that. Hello, New York, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, climbing from 8,700 feet to 11,000.
430 Delta Charlie, New York, direct merit.
Direct merit, 0 Delta Charlie. Good. On our way. Now, go back to nav.
Northeastern 441, climb maintain 12,000.
All right, we're going direct merit.
12,000 Northeastern 441.
Climbing to 11,000. Synchronize the heading bug.
Serbia 501 heavy.
Pressurization, we'll check that. It is.
Boston 34.0, bye-bye, Serbia 501 heavy.
Autopilot's engaged.
Speed target.
Tell me we can go up to 270 knots now. Ferrari MCT, maximum continuous power. Still continue to accelerate,
Number 4484, climb maintain 15,000.
but at a slower pace.
8 northeastbound at a 15 heavy.
Probably as soon as I get it right to about 265, he'll tell me to climb again, but it's fine.
Rico 3715, level in 10,000, 070 head.
We got 3715 here, departure, climb maintain 17,000.
17,000,
I can
Rico.
hit that button, it tells it
And 309, climb maintain 17,000.
to hold that
Direct
speed.
Carmel, Charlie Mike Kilo.
17,000, direct Carmel, the stand 309.
Number 4484, traffic no factor, maintain 17,000, contact Boston 134.0.
And no sooner do we get set up,
Northeastern 441,
going to
climb
be
maintain 16,000.
preparing for the landing, so I'll go ahead and
16,000.
set up that frequency. So destination,
0 Delta Charlie, maintain 17,000, contact Boston Center 134. Actually, I'm sorry, maintain 17,000, just stay here for a second.
stay with you, 17,000, 0 Delta Charlie, thank you.
Stand 309, contact Boston 134.0. Number 0 Delta Charlie, contact Boston Center 134.0.
3400 Delta Charlie, good day.
Speed target.
991, turn right.
Okay, coming into 17,000, watching that level off. Hello, Boston, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, 16,900 for 17,000.
Sam 309, contact Boston Center 125.57.
12557, this stands 309, good day.
430 Delta Charlie, Boston Air 17 will be the final today. The Bridgeport altimeter is 2973.
17 is final, 2973 in the altimeter setting, 430 Delta Charlie. Change my altimeter a little bit.
Fairway 17,
Okay.
contact Boston Center 133.42. 133.
Weather at Boston, which of course we had checked on the ground, but we want to update.
125.57.
2557, breakout 3715, have a good day.
Pretty much the same as it is here on Long Island, 230, the wind is, direction is 230 degrees, 10 knots, gust to 18, a little gustier. 10 miles visibility, few clouds at 5,000 feet, and nice split of temperature and dew point. Altimeter's 2966. So we get it digitally, and then I probably too far away to hear it. We can try.
Advice on initial contact information, X-ray.
X-ray. Told you it'd be a quick flight. Can already hear the.
Bedford information, X-ray 1751 Zulu. Wind 270 at 9 gust 17. Visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 32.
That is different weather.
Altimeter 2966. Warning, wrong runway alignment risk. Pilot sacrifice.
I wonder if they
visual approach runway
updated it.
In use. Read back all short instructions.
I'm going to get that again in a few minutes because that is different than what it's saying digitally. So the autopilot's following the route. Life a little bit easier. I already have tower standing by.
Target 444, cross the Sex intersection and maintain flight level 230.
Sex intersection at 230, TAC 444.
Bedford, I'm setting up for the approach Bedford.
Number 430 Delta Charlie, just going to maintain 15,000.
15,000 now for 0 Delta Charlie, thank you.
Boston 982 Echo Charlie, level.
Already descending.
Direct base.
Over 982 Echo Charlie, Boston Center, the Bridgeport altimeter 2973.
So I pulled a little power. I'll let it descend at 200, let's say 60 knots. 3. We'll select an approach there. We'll start off by saying vectors. And then I go ahead and I do a preview. I got that screen selected, so it's going to come up on there. What's going to say show chart. Now it's a visual day, but I always like to load the approach. Most of the time I fly the approach, even on visual days. You might ask why. Kind of an SOP, so I'm doing the same thing each time. Also, I'm flying the approach here on the 3-degree glide slope all the way in, and so that's nice. And you have a precision approach, and so I'd like to do that. All right, so we're looking at the chart, making sure, of course, it's the right airport, Bedford, Massachusetts, runway 23. I'm anticipating they're giving us 23, not runway 29.
Charlie, contact Boston Center 133.42.
3342, 0 Delta Charlie, thank you. Of course, when I listen to ATIS again, 3342. Hello, Boston, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, 15,600 for 15,000.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Boston Center, clear direct to Graham, the Bradley altimeter 2970.
2970, direct Graham, 0 Delta Charlie, thank you.
Direct 4484, contact
So
Boston Center,
find Graham.
128.75.
And we're direct Graham now, and the altimeter did change.
Boston, Coast Guard 2314, level 13, direct Mink.
Okay, we're going to be there in no time.
Coast Guard 2314, Boston Center, weather.
So going back to the procedure,
Providence altimeter 2971.
let's start the sequence again because I had to get out of it. Vectors. We're going to
3265, jet 790, have a good
preview it. And the first thing I like to do is scroll down, get my minimums. So LNAV, MDA is 640.
Spirit wind 1708.
November 0 Delta Charlie, cross 20 miles south of Graham at maintain 11,000.
cross 20 miles south of Graham, 11000 Delta Charlie. Thank you.
Moxie 502.
I'm going to put this in now.
200.
200, Moxie 502.
I got to do that next, but I want to load this approach. Just want to look at it. So,
901, contact Boston Center 11842.
they're going to place this vector is probably a Jenny or maybe this. So probably in between these two, glide slope intercept will be 1,800 feet. And
Can you confirm the runway for Spirit Wing?
go ahead and load that. I'm going to say
Descend via the 27 transition.
27
vectors. Well, let me just say one and see which way we're coming in. We could come in from this Ease Cow. I love these names.
62 Tango, contact Boston Center 132.65.
Go ahead and load that.
Moxie 709,
At the minimum, right airport. Go ahead and load. Not activating, we're loading.
331, contact Boston Center 132.65.
3260.
Weather, load my weather. Runway, confirm it. To go back here, landing.
0 Delta Charlie, contact Bradley approach 119.0.
119.00 Delta Charlie.
037 Boston Center, low correct, climb maintain flyable 230.
Bradley.
Climb maintain 2.
We've accepted everything and everything's posted. I'll get to Bradley in a second. Our VREF is 118.
Or 316.
Oh, 116.
Traffic 11 o'clock, 7 miles northbound up to Incate.
2 knot window off the right. 116 is a VREF. I'm going to get to Bradley in a second. I want to get to that flight plan. Hello, Bradley. HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, 15,000 and a question.
Blue Streak 5298, Bradley departure radar contact on maintain 1010,000. Proceed direct gears.
I think it was cram she wanted me at 11.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Bradley approach, Bradley altimeter 29er, 69er, and same out.
29 or 69 keeps on lowering. I'm pretty sure it's Graham, she said, at 11,000. I'm going to set that up. And
Honda 0 Delta Charlie, 0 cut.
yeah, I just want to confirm that you want me at 20 miles south of Graham at 11,000 feet.
Or 0 Delta Charlie, affirmative.
Okay, 0 Delta Charlie will come. So I program that in there, 20 miles south of Graham, 11,000 feet.
Vertical track.
Activate that, means I got to start descending here in a second.
10 to 9 o'clock, 2 miles southwest.
Will means will comply. Cool pilot talk, right? Try that in school when the teacher says, if you're a student, do this. I got to start descending, believe it or not.
317, Roger, did you get that traffic set? You're 10 to 9 o'clock, 2 miles southwestbound up to Incate 2007.
Send it 245 knots. Pull some power. Teacher gives you assignment,
317,
or you're in the workforce, boss gives you assignment, just say, we'll go. We'll go.
21148 radar service.
All right, so this is telling me I got to send a little faster, no problem, pull some power. And we'll catch up with that. I told you the descent speed of 245 knots. So I told you this flight's going to be fast-paced. It's no sooner do you take off to your takeoff checklist, get through with all that. I've already planned my descent, put in an approach, got ATIS,
And the 13 Bravo Squawk 52.
and now I'll go to my checklist. I don't have any packs on board. So the next thing up will be
Number 731, Bravo, Roger. Blue Streak 5298, contact Boston Center 132.65.
Yeah, it's a pretty short flight for us to get to the Boston area. We can get all the way up to Canada in less than an hour, which is pretty cool. So I had a trip to Montreal, I think it was like 50 minutes, 55 minutes. Okay, coming into 11,000, and I'll be bringing the power back to, not too much, but say about 70%, we'll see.
Or 317, Roger.
So here's my percentage of power, left and right engine. All right, so I'm caught up on everything. I can now review the approach plate a little bit more.
November 0 Delta Charlie, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 0 Delta Charlie.
Turn left heading 030 vector for traffic. You can expect back direct stream shortly.
030 vector 0 Delta Charlie. Okay, 030 is set, and then we hit heading. Takes us out of the FMS or nav. FMS is Flight Management System. It means the same thing as nav, which means GPS. Means this magenta line. So, but now we're using the heading bug because he gave us a specific heading for traffic.
31 Bravo.
Which is kind of interesting.
5255.
Because I don't see any traffic here, but he sees maybe this.
38 November contact.
We're out 24 miles. I don't know.
As a 31 Bravo radar contact 10 miles northwest the Bradley Airport. Bradley Altimeter is 29er, 69er.
Ooh, there's a little like thundercloud ahead of us. Go. And for HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie, it looks like there might be a little tiny thunderstorm in front of us, so I could go to below it or back to the right.
HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie, it's good. Actually, you're decent through 8,000. I see it's cutting across that 8,000. Once you're below them, you can expect direct dream.
Okay, so down to 8,000 and hold there for 0 Delta Charlie?
HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie negative. Descend and maintain 5,000, no delay through 8,000.
Clear for the clarification. Down to 5, no delay through 8,000, 0 Delta Charlie. Okay, power back. And putting out some speed brakes. We'll give them a rapid descent.
HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie, proceed direct dream, resume the dream 2 arrival.
Direct dream, dream 2 arrival, 0 Delta Charlie. Right. Back to nav. It's funny. It says nav here, FMS here. I didn't make it up. Means the same thing. So on my left side I have the arrival procedure. They gave me 5,000 feet.
Star 2114.
Just turned on the weather radar.
Ready to proceed to Bradley.
Keep on seeing little things pop up here, nothing major.
And approach 140, roger. We'll need just a couple of turns, but I'll let you know. Thank you.
Right now it's
Approach exit jet 394, level 10,000.
tilted down.
394 Bradley approach, Bradley altimeter 29er, 69er.
29er, 600, exit jet.
Well, it's actually up 0. Brand clutter suppression is what we need. Picking up the ground. There we go.
HondaJet 0 Delta Charlie contact boss approach 124.4.
24.40 Delta Charlie, thank you. Hello Boston, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie 5000.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Boston approach, altimeter 2966, X-rays current, switch to visual approach runway 29.
Request runway 23 if that's possible, and 2966 Delta Charlie.
0 Delta Charlie, roger, have your question, bye.
Only because I'm set up with that already, otherwise I can switch. So the speed limit under 10,000 feet is 250 knots. We just kind of get into that. We were at 249. Yeah, it's hard to get...
0 Delta Charlie, expect a visual approach runway 23, descend maintain 4,000.
4,000 visual, 230 Delta Charlie, thank you. Okay. 4,000. Look out these bumpy clouds, I think. Okay, pull some power and start the descent. Weather radar off now. And I'm going to use that screen for traffic.
12 to 1 o'clock. No.
Inside 725, Charlie Sierra.
Number 5 Charlie Sierra, clear visual approach, runway 29.
And on this screen,
Clear visual push tower 185725, Charlie Sierra.
And you can see we just entered the, got on the approach plate.
November 0 Delta Charlie, can you monitor guard for me and see if you're getting an ELT?
Can do, 0 Delta Charlie. Give it a few seconds. So guard is 21.5. ELT is emergency locator transmitter.
Navajo 35580 Boston.
And it will send out a signal all by itself.
Captain Sky 2439 Zulu 3000, direct Hanscom, we have X-ray.
5439 Zulu Boston, approach Boston, altimeter 2966.
2966, X-ray Zulu.
And negative, nothing on 21.5 from 0 Delta Charlie.
0 Delta Charlie, thanks, I appreciate it.
No problem.
November 0 Delta Charlie, descend maintain 3000.
3000, 0 Delta Charlie.
November November 0 Delta Charlie, fighting 090.
090, 0 Delta Charlie. Put some power, start that descent. And heading mode to 090, which is towards the airport. It's good.
390 Zulu, traffic 11 o'clock, 3 miles southwest.
There's the airport off the right.
900.
Looking 390.
Hello, approach November 280 Tango Mike's 9000, descending via the Zelka 2 with X-ray.
November 0 Delta Charlie, descend maintain 2000.
2000, 0 Delta Charlie.
Number 280 Tango Mike, Boston, approach altimeter 266, expect a visual approach, runway 29.
Right, 66, visual, runway 290, Tango Mike.
November 0 Delta Charlie, flighting 110, advising of the airport in sight, 3 o'clock, 7 miles.
Airport on site, in sight, and 110 on the heading, 0 Delta Charlie.
November 0 Tango Mike, turn. Actually, flight present heading vectors to final, descend maintain 5000.
Present heading descend maintain 5000, 0 Tango Mike.
Number 0 Delta Charlie, clear visual approach, runway 23.
Cleared visual approach 230 Delta Charlie. And for 0 Delta Charlie, would you have the time to give me vectors for LNAV 23?
November 0 Delta Charlie, you want to turn out to join, or is it okay for you to join just outside of Oyday?
Yeah, just outside of, as close as possible. I mean, I see the airport.
November 0 Delta Charlie, right. I'll give you a turn on to final, and then you can fly the profile, but I'll still clear you for the visuals.
That works for me, 0 Delta Charlie.
0 Delta Charlie, fighting 200 and join the final.
200 to join 0 Delta Charlie, thank you.
Number 0 Tango Mike, turn right, heading 110.
One of my cameras
Right,
starting.
heading 110, Tango Mike.
November 0 Delta Charlie, still cleared visual approach, runway 23, contact Hanscom Tower 118.5.
Cleared visual approach 23, Hanscom Tower, 0 Delta Charlie. Hanscom Tower, HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, lining up on runway 23. Have the information, 0 Delta Charlie.
HondaJet 430 Delta Charlie, Hanscom Tower, still to final approach speed, traffic landing intersecting runways of Bonanza on a mile final. Runway 23, continue.
Continue 23, slow down, 0 Delta Charlie. Okay, gears coming out, first notch of flaps is out.
Miles to the northwest, inbound. 1 lap in the pattern, and then full stop.
Last notch, and I have to help this autopilot off. Manually fly it, which is fine.
Hanscom Tower, good afternoon. Sky 2439 Zulu, 10 miles to the
Runway in sight.
With X-ray, 1 lap on the pattern, then full stop.
Sky 2439 Zulu, Hanscom Tower, enter right downwind, runway 29er.
Enter right downwind, runway 29 at 39 full.
430 Delta Charlie, runway 23, clear to land, traffic is still landing, intersecting runway.
Clear to land, right to the traffic, 0 Delta Charlie, thank you. Good power.
Central aircraft information, Yankees now, current altimeter 2966.
Okay, got 2.5 passes, get back on glide slope, a little bit of power to hold. Bring that seat up.
03 Sierra, turn left at Gulf, contact ground point 7.
Okay. Full flaps, gear is down, feet on the rudders and on the brakes.
Seminole 852.
Wind is off the right.
Runway 29er, line up await, traffic landing, intersecting runway.
Line up a window, runway 29.
Back on glide slope.
430 Delta Charlie, traffic will be holding in position, intersecting runway.
0 Delta Charlie, thank you. Okay, fully configured, gears down, full flaps.
Minimums.
This minimum is runway in sight.
500.
Pull a little power, want to be on VREF, right on glide slope. Get right to VREF, a little bit power, 116 is our VREF. Okay, down a little bit. Down a little bit power, pull that power out.
Source 171 Charlie Delta, Hanscom
Power's
Tower,
coming out.
departure.
Power's coming out. Power's coming, power's out.
Tower 9 with go. We're 5 miles to the west.
VREF 23, gears down, final check.
Tower, enter left downwind,
Okay,
runway
a little bit
29er,
power,
will this be a full
power.
stop or touch and goes?
Right there.
It'll be a full stop for Lima Gulf. We're going to the northeast, and then
Before the
4,000.
Yep, before the 1,000. Brakes.
3,000.
70852 November Delta, fly straight out for now, I'll call your turn, runway 29er, clear for takeoff.
29 clear for takeoff, you'll call the turn 852 November.
2,000.
430 Delta Charlie, where are you parking?
Atlantic.
430 Delta Charlie, turn right at the end, contact ground point 7.
Fly at the end, ground point 70 Delta Charlie. Thank you.
430 Delta Charlie, you can remain this frequency actually taxi to Atlantic via Mike.
Bye, Mike, with you, 0 Delta Charlie. Thank you.
420 Tango Mike, Hanscom Tower, continue inbound for runway 29er.
Continue, 0 Tango Mike.
420 Tango Mike, runway 29er, clear to land.
29 clear to land, 0 Tango Mike.